Perk, you got all the angles.
You.
What up? What up? What up? I can hear you. We waiting on this nigga next time. Said we waiting on next time.
It's on time, man.
Right.
I had a fucking can't fucking my laptop fucked up. Can't use that shit. I ain't got no screen on that motherfucker. I hate using my phone. Oh. I smoke in the fucking house today, shit. I don't know.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I can't fucking. I want to hold this fucking phone up. I ain't gonna hold this shit for a long time.
Yeah, we gotta get you on one of the phone tripods where you set it up anywhere.
Actually, my son got one of them motherfuckers. He ain't stitch out the box with the little light on this shit and all.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got one of them motherfuckers in there for a present or something. I don't think he can pull that motherfucker out the box.
That shit works.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, shut it up. Because I spent $200 on this motherfucking goddamn them Lego stem shits.
Ah, shit, you finna get busy.
Man, this motherfucker ain't even open that motherfucker, dog. That nigga birthday was on the 7th. I was gonna be on the road, so I gave it to him a day early. That some bitch ain't open that motherfucker yet. He gone. I ain't gone for this week, but shit, that some bitch just play game.
Oh no.
He can be mad next year when his ass get a Black History book.
Oh God. I'm gonna take the get back and re-gift that motherfucker. Wrap it again.
Make robots, make a guitar, all that Legos and shit. I ain't buying shit for that game, so I don't know. And get that shit out of his head. I ain't never spent no money on that motherfucking game. That's a barber.
That's all niggas want to do is get a fresh cut on the game.
I don't spend no money on that fucking game. I done spent my last dime on it. I got him a recharge station for the goddamn thing, and that was the only money I was gonna spend on it because I don't be spending no money on no fucking batteries. Fucking take batteries out of everything in the goddamn house.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? You got no fucking batteries. This nigga done took the shit. Bitch, if you take my motherfucking batteries one more time.
Yeah, we gotta fight because if I'm trying to use the remote, nigga.
You take my batteries, I'm gonna take your controller. That's what I told him. When I take them bitches out, I ain't giving it back.
Throw them hells away.
So I bought that little fucking charging station, and that's it. That's the only money I'm spending on that game. I ain't spending shit on that goddamn game.
Hey, my dog, me and my dog work the same job as Jits. That's why he able to buy the game, because he been putting in that work at the flea market.
Dog, he can play, he pay for all this goddamn stuff. I ain't got no problem with it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He about to move out. Keep playing. It start off with an Xbox. He's gonna get a whole apartment on you.
Go ahead. I'll be moving on the other side over there with the 2 bedrooms, goddammit. Please, nigga, you ain't got nowhere to come back neither, goddammit.
That's cold, like.
Yeah, we ain't got no room for you now, nigga. Shit. I just trimmed a couple $100 off this rent, nigga.
Y'all funny, man. Welcome. Y'all already did the whole pre-intro. Welcome to the podcast, man. Them boys started without me today, y'all. It's all Gucci, though. I'm late to the party.
Yeah, you were late, nigga.
I was late. I was trying to send the link to him. I guess he already had the link. I don't know how that happened.
I sent the link through my computer to the group chat.
Oh, okay. We on YouTube right now, live?
Yeah, we are live. If you got it pulled up on your laptop, mute it.
I don't think it's pulled up on my laptop.
Slowly but surely, you know what I'm saying? We're doing the damn thing.
I do hear something, but I don't know what it is.
I don't hear that.
Is it me?
Okay. It might be you, motherfucker. But hey, welcome to D Podcast, y'all. We back. Episode something. What episode is this?
I think 27, 28.
Episode 27. If we live streaming the episode, is it still gonna drop later? Or is it out right now? You watch it.
So it's live streaming on Always a Gamer, but it drop on your page. You feel me? So.
Oh, that's lit. That's lit. That's lit. That's gonna be different right there. You can watch us when we making it, and then watch it again when it's done.
Y'all just don't clown us from when y'all see it live versus when it come out though.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Speaking of, I still need to put last week's episode out.
Bing. All right, y'all. I did my homework this week. I got shit. You see the podcast topics list?
Hell yeah.
You see, I did my homework this week. We order. I ain't even gonna play around.
What did you do?
Look. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. All right, I know we starting off. But I gotta pop back in the screen. Hey, you know what else we need to talk about?
That was his background noise too, by the way. I just muted him.
That's what I thought it was.
Hold on.
You gotta unmute yourself. Yeah, so
you can hear my background? That should be all the way down.
We heard something.
You talking about background noise?
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing going on in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably just a room.
Maybe it's echo or something. But I see that furniture made it safely, bro. Did y'all have an elevator or did y'all have to take it up the stairs?
Man, listen. First of all, get your ass down.
No, don't tell me get down now, bro. He was chilling.
But no, we have an elevator. We don't have a freight elevator, but the furniture we already had was like pretty much this size, so it wasn't like we couldn't get there. We already had the other furniture here. It was just this long ass couch getting that bitch in the elevator, bro. I had a Family Guy moment where they trying to twist it, you know what I'm saying, going out the right way. Me and my brother, it was just us two. I tell you, like my joints and my arms are still dead, still noodly, nigga. It's wraps.
Hey, is your phone sitting on something?
Sitting on the table.
Okay, it sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like we hearing ourselves.
Is it better now? Are you still hearing it? Because I picked it up with my hand.
It's better now.
Yeah, I think the sound was bouncing off or whatever it was sitting on.
Echoing behind that shit there. Let me see if
I think we gotta get you some headphones.
We do. We gotta get you some headphones.
Hey, donate now since we live on YouTube, man. Listen, man.
Yeah, send in the ducats.
200 increments and we getting AirPods for Aunt.
Facts. We might get him a whole laptop.
You feel me? That's 500. That's 500.
My laptop broke, man. I usually use my laptop, but I'm at home. With my laptop, the fucking screen went out on it again. I already had it fixed once, and it was like, since fixing that shit again.
But this right here sound good. Whatever you doing, don't move.
Yeah, that's perfect. He rotated.
Yeah, I turned it to the side.
Okay.
Who's the top 5 smartest black people of all time? Go.
Fucking know. I don't know.
George Washington Carver.
Okay.
George Washington Carver and Cornel West.
We stopping at the 2?
Frederick Douglass.
Frederick, okay, 3.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. I ain't take Black History, nigga.
Dame Dash, nigga.
Dame Dash.
Dame Dash, nigga.
Nah, man, we was watching an interview, man. It just says you can't. If you ask black people that, they gonna always say entertainers.
No, that's facts. We
And
don't
I
have
just
that many role models as far as like intellectualism being considered smart.
Who the smartest person is?
Well, it's just
entertainer.
Most people name entertainers. They literally did it, and then everybody started going LeBron James, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like Kevin Hart.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They ain't stupid. You can't make that kind of money being stupid, but
nah. But it's level.
Eric Tyson, you know what I'm saying?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Ivy League professor. I mean, what the fuck? That's a dumbass question. We don't know. The lady who came up with the corona vaccine. Black woman did that. That's who the smartest black people in America. I ain't talking about no goddamn LeBron James. But, I mean, you got to be smart now to fucking do this and shit. You ain't no stupid motherfucker. But that wouldn't be the first thing I think of. First thing I think of is Cornel West. I don't know.
Okay. See? All right. So I guess we all too educated for this topic.
Yeah.
There's too many smart niggas in the room to know there's other smart niggas other than basketball players.
I don't want to hear your list of names anybody who plays a sport. How the fuck can he be the smartest motherfucker when they go to class?
I think it came right. I think it came off of just because usually if you just like without having the black label on there, if you think of like who's the smartest people to ever live, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna name some white nigga.
You're gonna say Stephen Hawking, you're gonna say Bill Gates, you're gonna say Elon Musk, you're gonna say Nikola Tesla,
Einstein.
Deserve that ranking. And like I said, I still would have said Cornel West. I still would have added Cornel West and like I said, the lady made the corona vaccine. You know what I'm saying? These people is highly intelligent. I mean, I ain't saying, but these white folks, they're proven smart. You can't take away what Steve Jobs did. I mean,
how high do we as black people rank being smart? Because I know popularity, strength, especially physical strength, you know, all that type of shit comes first.
That's the damn question. So I don't know how to come up with a list. I mean, we come up with lists for all that other bullshit. That's how niggas like LeBron get on a list of smartest people because people just used to throw his name on a damn list. I never heard nobody ask the damn question.
Yeah, he's just a top black person.
When he first said that, that's the first time I ever heard somebody say who's the top 5 smartest black people. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I said he's number 1. I think right now, living, breathing, he's number 1.
I would take Neil deGrasse Tyson. I would love to see that. I mean, like I said, I've never been asked the question. So that's the first time I ever even thought about it, even think about them kind of dudes.
And see, that's what.
I have to throw that in the group chat.
I know, but see, this is the type of bag you've been wanting to get in. Oh, you said we need to talk more political. We need to educate and enlighten the people.
Hey, that's what I said. That's the first time I'm thinking. That's what I said. I just came up with it.
When you said Cornel West, he's an entertainer too. I mean, that nigga played in movies.
No fucking entertainer, man.
He was in the Matrix. He was in the Matrix.
Is Dick Gregory considered an entertainer?
Man, come on, man. This man don't teach the Ivy League schools to the point where they kick his ass out. They kick his ass out for being a nigga, and he go right to another one.
What was your question, Wiz?
I said, is Dick Gregory an entertainer?
Yeah, that's another
comedian.
He a comedian.
I said, didn't he do stand up?
Yeah.
But I mean, he was still going that list.
I was about to say he's still smart as hell. You know what's crazy? When I lived here, grade 3 through 5, I lived in St. Louis before I moved back to Kentucky. That's crazy that I'm back here now. But I went to this school. It was like one of the magnet schools for little smart kids. And during Black History Month, they gave every kid like you got to pick out of a bucket of like 500 black people, and you got to pick one, and you got to do a like, month-long project on them. And I got Dick Gregory. Makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Me and him are just alike. I ain't as intelligent as the brother. I ain't went through as much, but I definitely feel his spirit. That nigga's 90 years old, still blaming the white man. I appreciate it.
He passed away, ain't he?
He can talk. As old as he is, you still hear him talking. Still see his intelligence.
You feel me? Like that's what I strive for. Like niggas, he done had a beard for about 50 years. Like you ain't lived a life. You ain't had an old gray beard for that long.
That's crazy. All right, then. Speaking of smart people, Bill Gates' daughter is dating a nigga. Does that black man crack the list?
I say he looked like a herb too, though.
Well, I was about to say, what kind of nigga are we talking? Like nigga in complexion?
I didn't see him. I was listening to something, somebody podcast or something. They was talking about it, and it was like he looked like a herb.
Not a herb.
Yeah, he looked like.
But I mean, you gotta look like a herb to get in there, don't you?
I don't give a fuck. I mean, still. I mean, I was just saying. I don't know. I don't know what kind of nigga he is.
I can say you get in where you fit in.
The podcast I was listening to, they was saying he looked like a cornball.
I mean, Russell Wilson, it looks like a cornball.
The younger generation, that race shit is going out more than it is, getting stronger. Especially with these relationships. Shit, when I turn around and see mixed babies and mixed motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yeah, there's hella light-skinned people in the world these days.
So you don't care who, what race your
They give me no money. He donate no money to no black causes just because he's black ass up there fucking Bill Gates' daughter. Shit.
No, but
you don't talk about Bill Gates' daughter dating 42 Doug or some shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that's newsworthy for sure.
Yes.
Shit ain't that. Shit, who gives a fuck? That little corny ass nigga.
Look.
They been in private school, nigga.
Okay. Did you watch the YouTube clip of the cops shooting each other?
You sent me some, but I didn't see nobody shoot nobody. That's what you sent me.
There's a video clip. It's 12 cops on top of one dude.
In the store.
In the grocery store, yes.
I didn't hear nothing about it. I read the whole story and everything, and they didn't say shit about the police shot themselves. They said they killed the boy, and it's been a year since, and there's been no investigation. That's the only thing I got from the fucking story.
They killed the boy, and in the process of shooting the boy, they done shot one of their own.
I'm sure when they were piled on top of them, they started shooting with that pile, goddammit. I bet somebody got caught a string, goddammit. Yeah, there's about 5 of them niggas on top of his ass. And that's why I said I couldn't even understand what was going on. It was just a small clip that they showed, and all I saw was him fly out the camera, and then they jumped on him. I didn't even see no gunshots.
Hold on, let me make sure the clip you.
It was a news clip in the link that you sent.
That was the whole investigation, but then if you go above it, the YouTube clip I sent you. Okay, that's all right.
No,
that happened.
Clip.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so I sent the news article breaking it down, but then there's another YouTube clip. That's bad technical aspect on my part. There's a longer YouTube clip where it shows the whole thing.
I got you.
And in the whole video, he's pinned down on the ground, and then he's on the ground. There's maybe 3 or 4 cops on him, and I know where they hear gun, gun, gun. Gun. He has a gun in his pocket. Then one of the cops pull it out. You can hear another cop say, shoot him. So then a cop pulls out their gun, shoot him like 7, 8 times, but they end up hitting one of their own officers in the process of shooting. And then they was like,
the gun from him?
huh?
They had already took the gun from him?
Well, I guess they just seen the gun on him, and in the process of the fight of what's going on, they just decided to shoot him instead of wrestling with him because they realized he got a gun. Same thing with your boy outside the gas station who was selling the CDs.
Like I say, I mean, if you wrestling with a motherfucker and you feel a gun, hey, it's on now because you resisting arrest already. It's on. But I don't know that type of that particular situation. But I'm just saying, going off of it, I mean, you said somebody took the gun. Now if they had already commandeered the weapon, then they shout. They finna be fucked up.
No, I don't think they had took the weapon from him. They wrestling him and felt the weapon.
Wrestling and being combative with a firearm on him, and they identify, they gonna get off on it. I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but what I'm saying is they gonna get off on it. There's no law that's gonna tell a police officer that if you're wrestling with a motherfucking armed subject, you can't defend yourself. There ain't no law. There never will be a law. Who the fuck gonna be a police then?
I would not.
Shit. And I say, man, I look at the situation was if I was in that motherfucker's shoes, I shoot that nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck, nigga. I'm going home, nigga. You got a gun? You crazy? Nigga, I might have even seen your ass around the hood talking about fuck them crackers. Okay, fuck the police. Okay, nigga. Motherfucker, you gonna put your life in their hands. Nigga, go down and take your motherfucking time, because these niggas damn sure don't mind going to prison. Oh, fuck that, nigga. I do that motherfucking time on my head, nigga. Okay, nigga. Then what you doing all that motherfucker wrestling and fighting with pistols on you to get out of that shit? No. Go ahead and put your hands on the bad shit. I done gave motherfucking police weed. Here, nigga. Here. Let's go.
I'm not saying you should ever ride around with weed, but I also have that same approach. Look, officer, it's in the side pocket of the black backpack. It's about 6 grams in there. You can take it. You can do what you need. What we doing?
Yeah, I ain't going through all that bullshit no more. Nigga, fuck that shit. Nigga, that's why I do what I can stand. I can stand this ride down there till you let me out and I gotta get my car towed. That's it. That's what I can stand, motherfucker.
Did you see Lil Boosie when he got pulled over?
Yeah, that nigga was a fucking fool.
Now look.
The first motherfucking nurse face I see. White boy come through the door. Boosie, I will show you motherfuckers how I hit the yard. You take me to jail today. Take me to motherfucking jail. I'm tired.
He was ready.
Stupid. And then that cracker came over there and still let the nigga go. Like, nigga, I ain't gonna do shit to give you a motherfucking citation. You out here acting a fool, though. Damn well you ain't got shit in your car.
Nah, but listen, I feel like if he doesn't act the fool, does he still get away with just a citation?
He got nothing in the car. He was legal. But they smelled the weed.
Yeah,
he smoked the weed in the car. He's like, yeah, I smoked the blunt. I smoked the blunt earlier. Okay, bitch. If they feel like it, they gonna search 90% of the time. They gonna search anybody's vehicle that smell like weed. Come on, in a state that it ain't legal. Come on, man. They gonna search that motherfucker because they don't know if you got 2 pounds in that bitch smelling like motherfucking weed. You can have 10 pounds in that bitch.
So what if? So you think him saying he targeted and every time he drive down there he getting pulled over? That's just a coincidence.
I don't know, nigga. This Bootsy, nigga. This we can't believe shit Bootsy say. Nigga, Bootsy all kind of shit. I don't know, but I'm saying that instance right there, if he admittedly knowing he smoked the blunt in the car, goddamn, nigga, go ahead and take the motherfucking ticket and go on about your business. I mean, it was funny to me to watch, but I mean, I wouldn't have acted like that at all. Shit, especially if I know I ain't even had no other weed in the car. Hey, please. All you had was some crumbs that fell out when you was rolling the blunt on the floor and the bag.
Yeah.
How would they say they charged him with a citation?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck up. You talking about bond money, but you out here acting like this over motherfucking a citation. Nigga, they ain't carrying you to jail for that bullshit ass about that little bit of shit.
I feel like they might have would have carried him to jail if he hadn't raised hell like that.
Man, they was not
He
carrying
only
that.
raised hell because he ain't had shit to go off of, bro. If you gonna take me to jail off of the smell of weed, I'm finna even act more of a fool. Wait till we get to the station. Wait till there ain't no cameras around. I'm really finna talk bad to you.
Man, that nigga wasn't finna go to jail. He know that shit, man. Ain't no police, especially in no major metropolitan city. He was in Atlanta or somewhere outside Atlanta. Nigga, they ain't going through the traffic to get back, take your ass to jail about no crumb of weed in the bag. Nigga, that shit is a citation, man. That shit, that's how it is in the city. You not fucking going up getting no motherfucking going to jail about no weed. Nigga, give you a ticket. Go about your business. Anything under like 2 ounces. In some places, in some cities, they give you a ticket. Tell you going about your business. They take it and give you a ticket.
Especially if he had a driver.
I know in Memphis, my aunt police, she told me don't give a fuck. Nigga, don't give a fuck about no weed. Nigga, there ain't nobody taking your ass to jail in Memphis about no fucking weed. You can have 2 ounces on your ass before you go to jail.
I've been pulled over in Louisville.
Nigga, you know, fucking with you or whatever. But shit, you just driving down the street, nigga, please.
I've been pulled over in Louisville. Niggas search the car and shit like that. They put a nigga on the hood of the car. I come back to the car. They say, "All right, you good." I come back, my grinder, my tray, my weed, all that's sitting in the driver's seat. Nigga, go about their day.
That boy don't give a fuck about that shit, man. That's too much to be going through by some fucking weed. Your sentence ain't nothing but a ticket. That's the problem. That's why I said. That's why I was just such bullshit before when it was taking people to jail. Because when you get to jail, all they do is give you a fucking ticket and tell you to leave. What the fuck you taking me to jail for? Every time I've been to jail for weed, all I did was walk in that bitch, get a ticket, and leave. If it was late at night, I had to fucking wait for a goddamn judge in the morning. And they give me my fucking ticket and I leave. So what you took me to jail for in the first place?
Because you
could have gave me the ticket when you pulled me over.
Yeah, you could have gave me that fucking ticket right there.
You need to learn your lesson, huh? That's all it was.
You know?
They need you to sit there.
So wait, all right, so if you get caught with weed and they give you a ticket, it's still gonna be driving under the influence. Are you gonna be able to drive off with your vehicle?
That's not the charge. The charge is possession of marijuana. If they to be the possession of marijuana, that's the charge. They got to take you to the hospital to prove you under the influence on marijuana. They got a field test for alcohol, but to my knowledge, they don't have no field test for weed.
See, the field sobriety test, they do it for weed too. Unfortunately, I have a lot of experience in this, but it's the same goddamn test. Like it's the same thing. And they try to just to see if you on point. I personally have never failed a sobriety test. I'm 100%. I got an A in that actually.
Nah, I got an A in sobriety.
I got an A.
I got a DUI when I was 21. I feel that bitch. I was drunker than a motherfucker, but I wouldn't even imagine somebody even asking me to do that shit on some weed.
I ain't gonna lie. My dumb ass, the first night I got my full license, because in Kentucky you get your permit and then you get your license, but it's your intermediate license for 6 months, and then you get your full license. Nigga, as soon as I got my full license, I'm legally allowed to be on the road at any time, nigga. I got pulled over that night, nigga. That night. Obviously doing some shit I wasn't supposed to be doing. Doing some shit I wasn't supposed to be doing.
What was you doing? Let's keep it a buck. What was you doing?
You want me to tell the story? All right, Pete, right? So you ever woke up early in the morning and smoked all day? I'm talking from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 p.m. All right, we finna go somewhere else type shit. It was one of them days, man. We wasn't doing shit. I had the whips. Niggas was trying to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you two gonna let me say that, but niggas trying to get some pussy. I had the whip. Nigga, it's 2 in the morning. Yeah, so fuck it. And then I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Matter of fact, bring the weed. You know, might as well keep the party rolling. Nigga, we pull off, right? And I'm high. Like, this is back in the day. This is the mid, you know what I'm saying? So I got a headache and shit. I told one of my homeboys to drive. Nigga, we driving to the spot or wherever it's me. It's me and 2 other alleged fellows, right? Because it's actually, it's 2 alleged fellows. And we driving, and the nigga's like, I'm in the passenger seat, damn near falling asleep. And the nigga said, hey, cuz they hot out here tonight. I'm like, what you mean they hot? And the nigga said, oh, here they come, type shit. And I see the cop start pulling behind us. So I'm looking at this nigga. He said, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm on papers. So I'm finna run. And I was like, Okay. So this nigga politely pulled the car over, open the door, pull up his jeans like a nigga finna fight, and he take off. He dart to the left, right? He dart to the left. I'm like, damn, bro, fuck. So I remember I got my homeboy in the back seat, right? So I turned to look at this nigga, be like, yo, what we gonna do? This nigga darting the other way. So I close this nigga's door. I hop in the driver's seat. I put my seatbelt on. Luckily, what saved me, there was only one cop in the car. So he went out after dude who was driving. My other nigga was like went the other way. So by the time the cop get back all out of breath and shit, got his weapon drawn and shit like that, he's like, get out the car and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I was
You
like,
stayed in the car?
bro, I was too high to run. It was my car too. Bro,
I
wasn't thinking, run, report my car stolen and shit like that.
Why?
I was 17, and I was too high to drive. I was way too high to run for the police. Way too high.
You a high ass of the fucking kill out there in the motherfucking street. What the fuck you running for? Nigga, I ain't doing shit.
Goddamn thing.
You ran out here because he's no fucking paper. He got a warrant out for it. What's his name? I don't know. Big money. He told me.
Oh God, right. So look, right. So nigga, my other nigga looked the other way. I'm like, damn. All right, cool. He ran one way, the other way, or ran one other way. I got in the driver's seat, put my seatbelt on. He gave me out the car, shit like that. And I'm like, bro, I didn't run for you in the first place. I'm not gonna run now. So he's like, all right, sit on the curb type shit. And then they do the little field sobriety test and shit like that. They take me to the hospital. That's when they do the drug test and shit like that. And I ended up beating it because I think they lost my lab results because I kept going to court twice a month for like 8 months. And then every time they said they was waiting on lab results, one day they just let me go because they said, fuck it. But yeah, bro, I basically told them I don't know who them niggas was. They offered me money to take them home from a party, because where I was at was by like frat row and shit. I was like, bro, I just picked these niggas up. I don't know who they are. That's probably why they ran. I don't know what the fuck going on type shit.
There's no charge for not running.
There's no charge for not running. That is true.
So yeah, man, if you're listening, if you're those two fellows from the party, man, I hope y'all doing all right. I hope y'all doing all right. My niggas, I seen them niggas running in Clark's jeans, like nigga.
No, not the Clark.
And then it's bad, right? When you looking at your phone and you getting a call from the niggas that you met after the party or whatever, and they driving past, seeing your ass getting put in the back of the car. They like, damn, they got him type shit. These niggas done made it home, done double back to the scene and everything. By the time I finally got taken to the hospital and shit.
No, they done made it home and coming back now.
Niggas done made it to where they was going. Took a time, got some water, probably smoked again, came back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and you just now getting put in the back seat.
I'm just now getting put in the car.
Bro, talk about a long night.
Man, listen, man, my pops and my mom pulled up to the hospital. They was so goddamn mad, man. Cause like, look, bro, there's always 9 times out of 10 as a nigga, right before you go do some shit you're not supposed to do, there was a female or somebody you trust that told you not to do that shit. Somebody told you not to do that shit, but you did it anyways. That's what happened in this situation. My mom said, look, I know your driver's license, you got your fools, you don't have to be in by 1 a.m., but don't be out driving around past midnight, 1 o'clock. It's gonna be fucked up. And I was like, yeah, okay, I got you, mom. Yeah, I'm gonna go stay over saying so-and-so tonight. Nigga, I'm outside, nigga. I'm outside, nigga. Fuck you.
Hot boy.
Bruh.
Hot
Dumb
boy.
as hell, y'all. Listen to y'all fucking parents, dog. Dumb as hell. Because I was shook for a minute. Because like I said, I had to go to court like twice a month, bro. Like, this was in Bowling Green, but I had to go to court like twice a month. And every time I'm thinking like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Because the first time I went to court, they was like, okay, since you like, you was pretty fucked up. There's a chance to go try you as an adult type shit. You know what I'm saying? Plus you're young, you black, you're like, let's be real about it. So I'm sweating every time I go to court, bro. I'm fucking up during the games and shit. Like I'm throwed off for some months, bro. Think about it, bro. At any point, I can be charged with a 21 and over DUI, cause that's jail time. That's at least a year. You know what I'm saying? I'm tweaking, and I didn't get caught with nothing. They took the drug test, and if they would have got the original drug test, I was high for sure. Like I was high for sure. That shit just crazy, man.
Man, my dog would have beat that shit, bro. I know me.
I beat it anyways.
Exactly. Ain't no what you did. See, Cause you was a gangster, nigga.
So
She
yeah,
say
man.
you a gangster.
Don't smoke and drive, man. Don't have nothing on you. In St. Louis recently in November, it is pretty cool that they made so like here the smell of weed, like if it smells like weed when you get put over, that's not probable cause. Like unless they physically
What?
see it, yeah, unless they physically see it, they can't use that as a reason to search your car.
The smell of weed is not probable cause in the state of St. Louis.
The state of Missouri.
The state of St. Louis.
The state of Missouri. My bad.
Yeah, but it's definitely in St. Louis because Missouri is medicinal, and then we right across to Illinois. Illinois is recreational, so they just passed that here recently.
So if you come across the state line, they can search your car.
Either way it goes, you're not gonna get in trouble in Illinois, not for real.
They can't search your car. That's what he's saying. So if they smell weed, they can't search your car.
Yeah, they pull you over, they smell weed. That's not a probable cause. They can still ask you, can we search your car? But you can tell the niggas no.
Oh, okay. So it's not probable cause anymore.
No, not where I'm at. No.
That's the city regulation or state regulation.
The city regulation is that, but it was a state legislature that came down since it's medicinal. Missouri's probably going to go recreational pretty soon whenever they get that shit figured out.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if it's a city regulation, yeah.
Yeah, it's more of a decriminalization thing because St. Louis is weird too because we got St. Louis County, there's St. Louis City, and then there's a couple municipalities, little townships within St. Louis, University City and shit like that, to where they got all different laws, different taxes and shit like that. But for the most part, 9 times out of 10, unfortunately, here in St. Louis, that's why shit's so bad. You're not gonna get put over for shit anyways. So even if you did get pulled over, they can't use the smell of weed to search your car.
And you ain't going to jail no motherfucking way. They just gonna give you a fucking ticket.
Yeah, it ain't like that. I ain't never been scared if all I did was if I was smoking, if I had weed on me. It's just like, bro, to me, bro, that's the hill I'm gonna have to die on, bro. If you catch me for a blunt, you got me. You got me, dog. Like you got me, dog.
I did that shit plenty of times. I ain't finna fucking shit. Them motherfuckers one night I was at a fucking club. These motherfuckers with looking in the motherfucking windows and shit in my goddamn car. And all I had was half a blunt. I knew I was going to the club and I was going goddamn. I could go back to the crib because I live right around the corner. So I was gonna go back. All I had was a half a blunt sitting in my motherfucking head. Them some bitches that looked in my goddamn car. They sit there waiting on me to come out this motherfucking club to go to jail. This motherfucker, I'm talking about when I say waited on me, the dude who I went to jail with was already in the car. He said he been sitting in front of that club for 2 hours. He said he was sitting in front of that motherfucker for 2 hours. When we going to jail, he was like, man, they waited all fucking night to take you to jail for that fucking half a blunt.
That's crazy.
Left him in the car. He said he been sitting in front of that club all night. When I walked up to the car, it was me and my homeboy and 2 girls. And we was about to go somewhere. I can't remember where we was about to go, but we was about to go somewhere, probably back to my crib or something. And that motherfucker, when I walked into the car with the chick, he was walking in his car with this chick, and the motherfucker, we parked on the same area, and that nigga said, a police standing out there. I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Keep walking past us. The motherfucker said, it's your car? I said, yeah. They're gonna have the Beamer or someone. I'm like, what the fuck you asking me if this is my motherfucking car for? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was like, yeah, it's my fucking car. And it's like, you got a blunt in the car? Put your hands behind your back. I said, God damn, what the fuck? Fuck you mean if I got a blunt in the car? I was like, I do got a blunt in the car. Yeah, I got a blunt in the car.
You had to remember all of a sudden, like, damn, I do have a blunt in the car.
You got a blunt in the car. My goddamn car. I left the bitch sitting in the motherfucking ashtray when I went to the goddamn club.
Ooh.
Motherfucker took me to jail for half a fucking blunt in the ashtray.
And then when you got to jail, they gave you a ticket.
Gave me a ticket and let me go.
How much was it?
I had to wait till about 8 o'clock or 7, 8 o'clock to get that judge to come in because it was 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
How much was the ticket?
Like $400. Some stupid shit. Crack could have gave me that ticket and went on by their fucking business. That's how dumb that used to be back in the day. It's like you did all of that. Like y'all sat here at this club parking lot for 2 hours with another man in the back who went to jail down the road at his house for some domestic violence shit or some shit. He waiting to go to jail so you can pick me up on the way.
Is this Florida or South Carolina?
It was North Charleston. It was South Carolina.
Oh Lord.
Right on Rivers Avenue.
Them your people.
They out there trapping, man.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was out there late night trapping.
Them motherfuckers was sitting there waiting on a nigga with a half a blunt. I said, y'all niggas ain't shit. That boy car, I said, go ahead, man. Y'all ain't gonna get my car, goddammit. I had my whole boy take my motherfucking car. I was like, shit, what are you motherfuckers trying my car? There ain't shit they can do now. They done already been through it. They took my pistol. But my pistol legal, so they took my pistol out the car when I went to jail. I said, well, shit, you ain't finna tow this motherfucker. I called your daddy and told that nigga to fucking, I woke that nigga up, told him Meek Mark up there in Goose Creek, go get my goddamn car. Nope. I said, Mark, take the car to Goose Creek. Take my motherfucking car to Goose Creek. And do a come meet you and get my fucking car. They ain't get my fucking car, so I ain't had to pay for them because them bitches wanted to tow my goddamn car just because I was in the parking lot. I was like, no, bitch, you ain't get that motherfucker. I got people right here. Here you go. Gave my keys. They can go take my car.
Hell no.
Hey, we gotta invite my pops on this damn podcast one day. I was just waiting on the right time. I feel like
we're gonna have a versus.
We've had one.
We got damn.
Damn. He slipped in like the last 2 rounds. He didn't put the songs.
I started off slow and went to sleep. I thought we was going more than 20 or 10 or whatever we did. I was ready.
He fucked it up in there. He got close. He was like, oh, you had him. You had niggas vibing with you. Then he made some bad decisions. It's a bad song selection.
Crunch time, man. Crunch time. That's where it comes in at.
Made some bad song selections. You're dealing with a heavyweight over there.
Hey, and then it was funny because ain't nobody watching it but them.
He hit him with the haymakers. He couldn't take it. He was like, oh. I was like, oh.
I started off in the trap bag.
Look, started high, left, right hook.
I started off in the trap bag. They didn't like none of my trap songs, so I was down. Then at the end, I started just playing my like R&B stuff. Those was winning. Then I went back to the trap.
Once I do okay with that heavyweight shit, the bars.
Niggas is probably going crazy. Like, damn.
We need to. If you run back the footage,
he had the whole fucking verses on his side before the last 3 songs. Everybody was like, oh shit, this thing, he's gonna get his daddy. He's gonna get it. This shit, nigga, let us down.
Damn, you got ate up by your dad.
Like, damn, he had it.
Hey, and then I was like, once it was over, I was like, let's play some more shit. Everything I played after that was a cleanup. It was like, yo, you would have won the whole game if we played that.
Like that.
They get y'all to win the game afterwards.
I was like, you can play them 3 tracks other than the 3 you played. I don't know if you'd have won, but you can show, man.
Could have been better.
It could have been better.
That's crazy. Next time, you gotta let me in on these type of things.
Bro, you knew about it, bro.
No, I didn't.
You did, bro. Say it again.
Bad song selection. He did some bad song selection too, because I'm surprised you hung in there. But he like what he like. He don't like what you like.
And that's how next time is he like what he like.
That don't matter to me. I don't give a fuck. That's what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know. I did one song when I did versus Mitch. I did one song and I knew the song was fucked up. I didn't give a fuck because I liked the motherfucking verse. That was the only song I did, and I knew I lost that round. They was like, this shit is too loud. It was all over the place. It wasn't mixed down properly because the actual copy of it was fucked up. Had got fucked up in the computer, but I tried to squeak it by because the verse was so dope. But
you're gonna hear these bars.
do that shit like what? Like I ain't finna sit there, nigga. I do what people fucking like. I don't give a fuck. I wrote every verse. Every verse I wrote was in order to perform it on stage. I can give a fuck what you feel like riding in your car, nigga. I want to be able to when I show up. I'm hitting every fucking time. That's how I wrote it. I wrote it to be on stage performing. I did that was my whole motivation when I was writing. That's why it was easy for me to be the dude that I was.
This nigga, bro. You got washed by your dad in the verse, bro. I ain't never gonna
It wasn't a wash. Quick.
I ain't never gonna let it go. If it was close and then he socked you
It
in
was
the
close.
end.
It was close. It was close until he fucking until the end. Cause he had came back. Now don't get me wrong. I shouldn't say it was close because he came back. He did once get his head bust. Then he came back, and when he came back strong. Came back real strong. You know, but
I was playing the long game. I'm going to 20. They going to 10. So when, like I said, my next after that, I'm thinking 10 is the halfway point. I didn't boop, 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 boop. Nah, then it was too late. It was like, all right, that's it. That's the game, folks. And I was like, damn, I thought we were still going. Let's keep going. My next 5 tracks is fire. I'm ready to slap him across the head now. My last 10. It was too late.
They wouldn't have won you. Even if you replaced them, they wouldn't have won. They wouldn't have won you that battle.
Whatever.
The last couple, and you had already was had to come back from behind. So you got to think about it. You was behind. I don't remember the numbers, but you was coming from behind because like the first 3 smacked you around. He smacked you around early, and then you came back with some different. That shit was nice. And then like when you played, like I remember when you played your Big Worm song. I remember saying he pulled that trigger too early. I remember saying, I said, damn. And then you can see the chat come back. I was like, why did he pull that up? Well, there you go. Yep. I said, I built for to come back with some thump, because I know it's music. You know what I'm saying? I know it's
playing
music.
spades.
I was like, no, you pulled that too early. It's almost over. You pulled that shit out. No, and I knew it. I said, yep, bad song selection.
When I drop my next project, I'm gonna challenge him to a rematch.
All right, nigga said you got to run it back.
Because he didn't drop the project, but I ain't dropped nothing since then. So now he gonna try and play some of that new shit. And that's when it's gonna get real bad.
He just dropped a project.
I was like, no, stick with the hits, OG.
Y'all niggas ain't.
I'm the only nigga who don't rap no more, nigga. The rest of the whole crew rap. All they got new projects.
They got a music video dropping today. They got a premiere coming in a little bit.
What the fuck is going on, y'all?
Bruh.
And I'm the youngest one. Them niggas still rap, still make tracks every day.
And that's why it's so hard for me to rap sometimes, because it's like, think about it. They spend more time promoting themselves than the next. Like, I just, as a hate ass nigga, I'm gonna say some hate ass shit right now. As a nigga who feels like, yo, I'm young, I'm the next generation. If y'all put all that energy and help me out, I would be on by now.
Nigga, how many times you called Darnell?
A few times.
How many times you went to see him? Did he tell you no?
Huh?
How many times he told you no?
He ain't never told me no straight up, but Darnell get busy and stuff like that.
Who the fuck fault is it? Darnell is the maestro of that motherfucking studio and shit. I ain't.
I've been down there a few times.
Nigga said I'll be in the trap.
On his free time, which is what he do. You know who the fucking maestro is, nigga. You got his fucking phone number. You can't tell me you can't get in no motherfucking studio with Darnell. Bullshit. You a motherfucking lie. This is you, nigga. You wanted to motherfucker come all the way over this side. Nigga, you call that nigga. You set up your time. You do that. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna what would they call you? Bro, let me tell you something. You said this once before, and I don't understand this. Bro, we can't recreate what we did. Nigga, we were in high school. How can we?
I'm not asking y'all to recreate shit.
Niggas became goats early, man.
That's something that could be done.
I'm not asking y'all to recreate nothing.
They don't got the lightning in the bottom, bro.
All I'm saying is, when I drop something, it doesn't seem like it gets as much support as when y'all drop something. And I feel like maybe my shit just ain't as good as y'all shit right now.
I was about to say, do they think it's good though?
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe my shit.
Maybe that's what it is.
I have never heard nobody say he needs to do this, he needs to do that. They know he the next generation. You know what I'm saying? A different generation. He don't make. You know what I'm saying? It ain't technically the same music we made, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not around the boy in the environment, but I know them niggas have new studio. They got new studio shit. They do all that. They still.
And I've been in school lately.
They can produce albums and make albums still to this day. I'm the only one who don't participate. I participated in the Versus shit when that shit came about during the pandemic and shit, and I went back and wrote rhymes then. But that was it. I mean, so I was saying. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this nigga is bullshit lying if he acting like anybody ever told him no.
No, ever. I ain't said that. I'm not talking about like when the reason that I got the recording equipment I got right here, Darnell's the one who told me what to buy. But you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is,
what else is
what you want him to do? You want him to shout you out, bro? You want to
fans?
You want to give you their fans?
Nigga, them niggas is. I think I'm 42. Nigga, I'm 42. These niggas is. Well, Darnell is what? He's 48. Man, this nigga ain't posting and shit in the mix. He ain't wins. He make beats and shit like that.
Unless they dropping. Unless they dropping, then it's a different story.
Drop shit. Don't get me wrong. They drop shit, but they're not fucking social media hawks. Nigga, they just be dropping their shit amongst their friends and shit. I mean,
that shit goes crazy.
They got a strong friend group. Let's say that then.
They got a fan base.
I'm shooting strong. I'm not on social media either. I'm not on social media. That's what I say. I mean, I'm the only motherfucker who don't still.
Plus, it's what 7, 8 of them. One of me.
Yeah, it's about 7, 8 of them. So what does that got to do with you going in and making music that's gonna get sent out there? You know, Darnell, if he made the beat, he gonna motherfucking he gonna put it the fuck out there. He filmed the video for you. He'll go out there and put it out there. Nigga, that's you. Don't tell me unless you call that nigga 2, 3 times, and you got to call me and tell me, yeah, he bullshit, don't get in the studio. And I guarantee you that shit will never happen. That nigga will tell you exactly what the fuck he do, when you can come, or if you gonna be in town, he set aside this time. Period.
Sounds like we need to make a trip.
It ain't the recording of the time. It's just because like when he asked me which platforms to distribute the music through and everything like that, it ain't none of that. It's like when they drop something, it seemed like it's
they're not trying to be on. They're not promoting shit like that. They just drop the shit, dog. They drop that shit on their Facebook.
It don't seem like that though. That's all I'm saying.
These niggas got love.
They
got a lot of love in the city. I want that love too.
I know you can purchase these albums. You can go on iTunes and all of that shit right there. But who has to do that for you? You're more internet savvy than all us. So, and if you're not, you sitting there with Wiz, why would somebody got to do that for you? Only thing you come to us for is fucking the music. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand what you're saying.
We gotta pull up, man. We gotta pull up to the motherland.
So they got I do shit is on Apple, iTunes, all that shit.
Yeah.
Why you can't do that?
My shit is too.
Why I gotta do that for you?
My shit is on all that shit too.
All right then. So what else is you coming over
want
here?
The cloud.
They asked me how to do that.
I figured it out,
I
bro.
don't understand what you need.
I figured it out.
Unless you fucking just need the music.
He need the feature.
I need the cloud.
This is what he asking.
Nigga, we ain't never made tracks like that. Nigga, we made tracks about who the fuck is there. That's it. Who in the room? That's who on the track. Unless you know your shit can't compete and you stop writing and because I couldn't finish it to get on there because the nigga you done heard 2 niggas who done finished before you and they done spit that shit. That nigga might get scared like, nah, I ain't fucking with this track. I'll get off this track. That's the only way you ain't getting on the track around us. Shit. Go. Go to the studio. When you go come down here, nigga, tell me you coming. You don't know if they making beats that making music like that. Tell me you coming.
That's my
Be
fault.
right on the motherfucking track. All you gotta do is be in the room to be on the track with us. I'm telling you. Be on the room and have a verse.
They dropped the video 2 weeks ago with 4.5 thousand views. Niggas working, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Niggas working, bro.
That's crazy.
But I'm crazy for wondering
what is it though? No, you need.
I don't know what they. That's all I'm trying to figure out. It's like always coming music video a month ago, 10,000 views.
That's crazy. Is it because it's a lifetime of work?
My dad does not have a music video under 1,000 views, and none of them are over a year old.
That's crazy.
And I'm not trying to be funny.
His numbers, y'all need to get y'all game up then, bro.
Those are that they're not big like blowing your mind numbers, but they're consistent.
Why
it's because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. That's why I'm trying to figure out.
No time before. I guarantee you niggas spend 10 times the amount of time on the internet than you niggas do. I can promise you, nigga. Niggas have full lives, 4 and 5 kids. Go to every brother. My dad, that nigga goes to every event, every fucking. That nigga ain't never not busy. That nigga ain't never not busy. This nigga got 4 fucking children. He got fucking. Jardell got 2. Why? These niggas don't spend no time at this shit. If y'all can't do them numbers, then y'all need to reevaluate what you're doing. If you can't do them numbers, you need to reevaluate your process.
I think that's the difference too.
I promise you, these niggas do. These niggas work full-time fucking jobs and take care of whole fucking families and be at every fucking event. I ain't talking about doing shit to worry about no motherfucking, rap music. These niggas don't think about no rap music. They do that shit because that's just what they like to do, and they spare time.
Hey Wiz, we drop a podcast every week.
Hey, I think that's what the difference is, though, right?
That's really my biggest thing is though, like, who are the people
in real life, bro? They them niggas in real life. So if you got a real life person that'll spin your shit 10, 15, 20 times in a car every time they get in a car, that's the difference.
That's the fucking difference.
20-year-old fans, though.
That's the difference.
We have 20-year fans. Niggas who fuck with us for 20, 30 years.
And that's all I'm saying is, hey, can y'all tell some of these? I didn't know y'all fans was this loyal. That's what I don't think y'all realize.
This is crazy.
I have the amount of fans that y'all have that y'all done built. It took y'all 20 years to get the 2, 3, 4,000 people that consistently watch y'all shit. Yeah, I don't even think y'all knew. I didn't even think y'all knew y'all had that many people on the internet that would watch y'all shit. Honestly, y'all wasn't expecting this.
They first started, though.
They was not expecting this.
But I'm saying we was around before the internet. You know what I'm saying? When the internet first started, no, we didn't. You know what I'm saying? But niggas was different, venturing off into their lives. The shit was going down then. You know what I'm saying? Because of the change in music. But now also the change in music is that the bars is coming back. You know what I'm saying? And think about it, the bars left for a while.
The bars is back for sure.
When the internet first came, the bars left. That's when you had niggas like Rich Homie Quan and all kind of shit coming. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit coming out.
So like that's all I'm saying. It seems like this loyal, this ride or die fan base is I'm wondering where the fuck they coming from, and can I market to them? Do y'all mind if I get a few of them?
The game is to be sold, not told.
Not told.
But for real though, that sounds like you need to take a trip to the motherland. That sounds like a vlog trip.
He's saying this as if he don't know the person that makes the whole shit work.
Like he don't got his number or some shit.
Got his number. He said that, man, damn near raised him. He don't got his number.
So I can't fuck with you, bro.
Yeah, come on, man. This thing.
Hit him up.
Like my
Look,
brother.
now, I just love how it's always back on me.
He's
It's
like
always me.
It's our third brother, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Darnell been in my house. Closest person.
They'll never want to reach out to me, but I always got to reach out to them.
Right,
so why
you the young buck?
That's the truth.
That's your fault.
That's
That's
my
all.
fault.
Nobody begging you, man. That nigga got 10 to 12 niggas to record. The fuck is he calling you for?
That's what I'm saying. He's doing 10, 15K on his own, bro.
Without me, fuck you mean?
You need the feature. They don't need the next time feature.
That's true.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what your next question should be. Is like, how do
Can I get a feature? That's what I need to call.
Oh God, I'm trying to collab.
I would pull something out to have, you know what I'm saying, to rhyme with you. I would go back and make a song with you. But I'm saying it's pointless to make a song with me because I'm not the one who brought it back. Them niggas brought it back and started to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me and my pops already talked about doing a song together. We got titles and everything.
I've never done a song with it. Just me and him. I've been on tracks with it, but I've never done just me and him on the track.
Look, we gotta go back to the city, travel back to the roots. We gotta
I'ma
travel
be there
back.
next week.
We gotta travel back in time. We gotta get
You know,
the stew.
Call Darnell right now and set you up some time to fucking record.
I'll be there on I should be there on the 29th. I got a show on the 30th, and I probably was gonna leave on the 1st or the 2nd.
Well, you should call Darnell when we get done and see what he got going on.
No, we're gonna call him live on air. Since I got his number and everything, we're gonna call him right now.
Boo-doo-doo.
Yeah, we not gonna play. Since it's always me, we ain't even going and it's on speaker. Watch it, send me. Look at this. Straight to voicemail. I'm blocked. He got me blocked, bro. This is crazy.
He's in album mode, bro. Stop.
Is he in album mode?
He's in album mode.
This ain't work.
No, not yet work.
It's 4 o'clock. What the fuck you think he doing?
Well, it's crazy because what I'm hearing is these niggas is doing way more than you and still got the numbers, cuz they still got the juice.
They're
That's
slapping
wild.
me across the head. And
That's
it's like,
wild, bro. That would be frustrating if I was you.
Bro, do you not understand how I feel? You get it now.
Yeah, I definitely get it, bro. Cause like I'm looking at this nigga on the corners of the mean streets of Louisville every day for a whole summer selling CDs, going to every show, every event, hosting, doing everything. And I get on here, these niggas got 40-hour 9-to-5s, kids and all. They make music in their spare time, like 10K, like 5, 6,
It's like,
I mean, in all fairness to say, though, I mean, we came up at a different time, though. I mean, they niggas, all the cats that we came up, the way we came up, these people are grown and got money and they own the internet and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They looking for this kind of shit on the internet now.
We didn't come up with the trap crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Like nobody my age wants to hear my music.
What I'm saying is, we didn't come up with the trap crowd. When you was getting hot back in the day of the trap crowd, all them niggas is dead in jail or fucked up. They ain't shit. They ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? Your fan base, our fan base are people who are grown ass adults who got money in their pocket and do what the fuck they want to do.
And do what the fuck they want to do. I fucked the bitch like you was in prison.
Because, you know what I'm saying, half of these niggas actually went to college. You know what I'm saying? Half of these niggas fucking, you know what I'm saying, had a life by themselves, with military, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a fucking, that ain't what we did. You know what I'm saying? We didn't make that kind of music. We didn't make straight dope boy music. So our fan base was all out the projects. How many of them niggas still around? You know what I'm saying? Our fan base still around. Even if they done did it, if they did prison time, they out now. They out now. Nigga Foray.
Hey, they got phones in there now too.
Videos, a lot of videos they doing now, You see a nigga Foray. Foray done been to prison for killing a man with his bare hands and out.
That's the director of the music videos?
Videos. But Foray show up every time, dude.
He in every. Did you talk about he's in the music videos or is he shooting the videos?
No, he in the video. All the motherfuckers.
I was about to say I ain't doing enough.
That's what I'm saying. We not working hard enough, bruh.
I mean, what I tell y'all is what I'm saying. We built a fan base. You have to build a fan base.
How would you build your fan base?
Shit, what y'all doing, nigga? Have a fucking party. That's what I be trying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's how we did that shit, nigga. We fucking was fucking party man, nigga. Nigga, it was good times if you was around us, nigga. And then we come hit you with bars. You know what I'm saying? We was more party. Well, I shouldn't say more party than we was about the music, but I mean, I made it a priority. That was one of the things that I made a priority. But
you can't tell me everybody in the crew was like, yo, if we throw these great parties, we gonna gain these fans and be the best rappers ever.
Everybody played their role.
What happened now? I couldn't hear you. What was that?
Everybody was like, hey, all right, so we throw these really good parties, we gonna eventually get enough fans that's gonna turn into music fans. Because they gonna want to hear us all the time.
Well, they already do. We was already known now. Don't get me wrong, for the music now. When we started throwing the parties, we was already on the radio.
What is already? How did y'all get to the radio?
I tell you already. Already was 1990. Graduated 94. 1994. We were on the radio station. All the time, 1993, 94, out of high school. They was in high school. I think I got to high school in 93, 94. That's what I said. I could get out of school. These niggas were seniors or out of high school. Half of them was out of high school, half of them was like seniors. And I would get out of school, even during football season, and I would go to the radio station. So people knew us for rapping, but it wasn't no fucking good because how you gonna make any goddamn money off of it, especially back then? You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no studio. You know what I'm saying? We was just recording wherever we could, finding whoever we could. You know what I'm saying? When I came along, don't get me wrong, this was pre-me, 94. This is right before I was put into it. Like I said, I was an 8th grader or a freshman. So when I came into it, I wanted to throw parties. I came in that's the only reason I came in.
You sound real Pusha T-ish right now.
That's the only reason I came in was to throw parties. I was like, fuck this shit. Y'all niggas crazy. I'm gonna make some motherfucking money out here. And I sold weed and shit. So I had money. So I put up money for like the start of these parties. These niggas is grown now. Talk about niggas who out of high school and see these niggas is older than me. All these niggas is at least 3 to 4 years older than me. And I had money and they didn't. So I fucking came through with the weed money and boom, I came through, started throwing parties, and I bought the first studio that we even had. That was ours. That we was on there. I put all the money in and got my money back, and we bought the studio. That's when I started rapping. Because I was sitting around there every motherfucking day, and that's when I started rapping. I didn't even start rapping. That's what I said. I brought the popularity. I want you, the only way you're gonna fucking make is fucking have people.
You know,
that's the only way you're gonna do this shit.
We gotta bring everybody on the podcast.
We gotta bring the whole co-op on the podcast.
We gotta bring on the podcast. We gotta get the full story. Out here on the money mission and shit.
We need the founding members of the original. We need Mr. Matthews. Legendary. You gonna be on here?
One of them I don't fuck with. That nigga can't speak to me. One of them I don't fuck with. I don't. So that ain't gonna happen.
You're not gonna be in that episode.
I wasn't a founder. Remember, like I said, I came along after I was the youngest nigga in the crew. So I mean, the niggas who did.
But this is your platform. Oh, we can't do it without you here. The fuck you mean?
I'm not fucking with
talking to him. That sound
All
like
right, well, we'll get the niggas you do
like
fuck with here. And then we gonna figure out.
I mean, I don't have a problem with him, but I'm saying I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with him.
He said, keep his bitch ass off the podcast, man.
And, you know what I'm saying? He is the, you know what I'm saying, one of the originators, him and my brother and two others.
Are we
So
missing?
Is my father still? Is your brother?
Look.
Is your brother still cool with him?
Yeah. He make music. Everybody make music together. I'm the only person that don't still make music. I mean, I did it longer than they did. They quit on me. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was out there getting in every club in the motherfucking city for free by myself. These niggas wasn't with me. You know what I'm saying? These niggas wasn't with me. Nigga, I was doing everything in the motherfucking city by myself with the hope of a homeboy of mine that was, you know what I'm saying? I did it. I did it all the way. Y'all niggas quit early, or I shouldn't say quit early, but y'all niggas went on about y'all life because y'all was older than me. Don't get me wrong, they was a lot older than me. I started when I was 14, 15. They didn't get to that point till they was, you know what I'm saying, 18, 19. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was going. You know what I'm saying? I went hard.
So the same argument that you're having right now, where you felt like they should have took all their energy and pushed it into you, because now you younger and you the hottest nigga working.
He didn't say that.
I think they should have pushed it into themselves, and they still should have still did it, but they didn't have. I mean, don't get me wrong. Life happens. We didn't have no deal. So life happens. Niggas gotta go handle their responsibilities, raise their kids. Okay, cool. I was still doing my thing. Me and Darnell still doing it. But then when I quit, nigga, because I got kids, same thing. I just had my shit late. I said I had my first kid till I was 41. So I lived the whole life. I don't need to go back. I lived it all at one time. I don't need to come back now and try to get hits when I'm 50. Nigga, fuck that.
But niggas is doing it though. That's the crazy thing.
That's what's getting me. It's like they doing it though.
Niggas is still releasing.
Nigga, we wasn't no scrubs, nigga. I'm telling you. I think if they would have voted, they would be like, we was the got to be the best group in the Southeast that never got a deal.
Claiming it right here.
We was one of the best shit in, I'm talking about, nigga, if it wasn't for that fucking Master P explosion, shit, music, y'all understand. That Master P, that one fucking beat destroyed anybody coming out the South having any musical bars or anything.
Damn,
destroyed.
He stepped on the game like that?
Man, that motherfucking bought it beat. That wave right there destroyed bars in the South for 20 years. I'm telling you, that one impact, when that true shit came out, when that Master P came out, the whole game changed.
You talking about this?
Time for the national anthem. I started this body vibe. If you vibe, get them up. I mean,
there was no bars gonna come out the South for the next 20 years.
So when you hear
outside of Outkast and shit, because they was already, you know what I'm saying, they was already there. But there was no new nigga with a bar for 20 years after that shit, after that Master P. That nigga had albums coming out every 2 weeks from different whack ass artists, and they would just put out every beat they made. I bet them niggas ain't throw away one motherfucking beat and throw away one motherfucking song. Them shits was coming, and when you bought one of them, the inside of it told you when the rest of them coming for the rest of the year.
So if you had to wait a week to get the way you wanted.
That motherfucker already, nigga, for the rest of the year, nigga. Them 2, 3, 4 years, however long it lasted, nigga, Master P, you buy one album, you know it. Every other album, No Limit, is gonna come out with the cover and what the nigga look like with gimmicky ass with all that jury and all that bullshit, commercial jury and shit just hanging off niggas. That's just how it was. It destroyed rap in the South. We was done. We was done
Did y'all know Master P lives in Louisville?
I heard something about that. Like he got a kid out here or something like that.
He lives out in Louisville. Apparently, after Contrarian, a lot of his family shit moved out here, and he's been living out here ever since. Or at least he be out here or out there, wherever that may be.
I might have to remix this "Bout It" beat since you said it was so hard.
What that shit killed. When I say it killed anybody coming out the South with bars, it killed it. Everybody learned how to turn dope money into motherfucking music. He taught the streets how to do it. And when he did that, they went and got Pookie and every other little motherfucker around the motherfucking way. And every dope boy said, I'm putting my money behind him. We couldn't get no dope boy money no more. You couldn't get a dope boy to help do shit. No, nigga, these niggas go. Everybody figured this shit out, nigga. And
So
that's
wait, let me ask you a question. What about Nappy Roots?
What about them? I don't know nothing about them. Just because they got on, but they wasn't saying no bars. You know how long ago how long Nappy Roots was after that? Nigga, Body came out. I was damn near in high school. I think I was in high school when that shit came out.
When what came out?
When I'm Body came out. When Master P came out, I was in high school.
Oh, so Nappy Roots is after the Master P movement.
They way after that shit.
Like late 90s.
No,
okay.
No late 90s. Nigga, Jazzy Faye made that beat. Jazzy Faye was known till no, nigga, that shit was way after that.
What, like 2000?
Y'all can't look it up. Shit, you niggas is sitting there.
Look it up next time.
It was Nappy Roots dropped.
When the what dropped?
That song. They only had one song. I don't know why we talking about them, but they had but 2 songs.
Hey, chill out. We got ties. We done met some people.
Talk your shit, Talk your
we
fucking
got ties.
shit,
You
talk
on
your
our head.
fucking shit. Nigga said, who?
Nappy Roots, I mean,
1995.
That was 95?
That's the years they was active.
What's that song? What's that song that they had?
All my life, I've been poor. Yeah. That dropped in 02.
When did that release?
02.
Thank you.
It was on the album.
Nobody know who the fuck they was before. All my life, people. Whatever the fuck they slave hymns they was out there singing.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I wasn't a big Nappy Roots fan. It was a nice beat. It had a nice rhythm. I could see why people liked them, but they wasn't no fucking hellified lyricists, nigga.
What about the brothers from North Carolina? What about them?
Huh?
What about the brothers from North Carolina? My Brother's Keeper or something like that?
I don't know what you're talking
about. It's a rap group from North Carolina, bro. What's his face was the producer for them? Ninth Wonder.
Oh, yeah, Ninth Wonder. I was wondering if that's what you were talking about. I was just saying.
Little Brother.
Wonder. But I mean, I don't know a lot about Ninth Wonder in that shit. I told you, bro, I don't know a lot about some niggas.
Little Brother, that's the name of the group.
Nah, I don't know much about that Ninth Wonder crowd. I wasn't that much into the beats and shit. I still like my down south beats. Like I say, I wrote stage music to perform on stage. I just was it with hip hop niggas, but I still want my beat to be banging, nigga.
Alright.
Nigga, fuck this shit. I went into all the. You might get it
next time.
I'll fuck with it, but yeah, man, I'm about to cut up out of here, though, man.
No, that's what I was just about to say. We was just about to end it. You gonna quit walking out on us, huh? I was about to do that.
I had shit to do. Like I say, nigga, this is barely the time I get. These niggas gonna record whole tracks. Like I said, nigga, you get me because I wanted to do, and I'll do it fucking with you. There you go. You want to sacrifice, man. There you go.
I appreciate it. Hey,
to fucking get done.
We got the wrong member of the co-op. We should have got one of them 10K niggas to come on the cast.
Come on, you can go ahead.
No, I was
motherfucking time. Shit. Fantasy football about to come up any motherfucking way. Y'all
I was just thinking we're gonna have to move off of Sunday or Monday too, because I've been doing a little mock drafts. Real quick, who the first pick in the NFL draft? Real quick, fancy pick. Who your first pick?
Shit, I don't know, man. Shit, I ain't even looked at it like that, man. I don't know. I'm probably looking at more trying to get Dalvin Cook. I wouldn't first overall. I don't want first overall. Never do. I just be trying to get in the range to get niggas like I want Dalvin Cook. You know what I'm saying? Try to stack up on my Dalvin Cook. Jonathan Taylor, you know, if you can get that. But you know what I'm saying? Probably gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Probably Jonathan Taylor.
All right.
He probably gonna be number one overall this year. I wouldn't see. I'm trying to think anybody else that would go number one overall. I mean,
Cooper Kupp maybe.
Who?
Kupp maybe.
Not overall. If you go wide, I can't go wide receiver overall. Number one overall. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. No, not top three. Because man, when you come back around for a running back, you ain't got no running back.
It's not getting sketchy.
You know what's gonna happen though? But let me tell you something. This is why I'm so good about it. I give y'all the secret. You hope niggas do shit like that. Because when they do, when they ain't got no motherfucking running backs, and I done stockpile about 4 of them motherfucking running backs, I'm gonna trade this nigga. So I ain't tell you, I run plenty Monday doing it. Man, all I do is, I see that nigga go ahead, take Devontae Adams, number 3 overall. That nigga gonna be crying about a running back later on in the season. I'm gonna get Adams off his ass. I'm gonna get that nigga so many running backs and 2 more wide receivers. I'm gonna get this nigga 5 fucking players. And I'm going to have Devontae Adams, and I ain't going to give up there and start. Because I get all the role players. Nigga, I go get all the role players. Every role player I can get, I get them. And I sit him and revamp his whole roster, goddammit. Nigga, I need 5 players, goddammit.
He said he's going to be the plug.
Okay, that's the goal, is to be the plug mid-season. You want to get rid of him.
I think I have the top 3. And I'll have the top quarterback, top running back, and top wide receiver by the end of the season, nigga. Just by picking
going
up
into the playoffs.
Motherfuckers on this goddamn roster, and I just trade them to a nigga. I trade 5 motherfuckers to him for 1 or 2. Nigga, I need that back because you gonna cut him anyway because you ain't got that much space on your roster. And I get his bullshit back that he don't like. Nigga, I done took Devontae Adams. Nigga, I do that shit every year, nigga.
You got Mike Evans off me like that last year.
I think I gave you a fair trade, man.
Look, it's fair trade when it's
It's fair when we bring it up.
Every running back he gave me got hurt 2 weeks later.
He knew something. He told before the game.
They get hurt in 2 weeks. They say I forgave them. They like
that's fucked up, huh?
Anybody telling you to go trade for Raheem?
You ain't gonna do no refund.
More than 4 games without getting hurt in his career. I don't know who it was, but it might have been somebody like that. See, I go get that nigga like Raheem Mostert that cut up for 2 weeks, cut up for about 4-5 weeks. Oh, nigga, yeah, I got him. Oh, I'm gonna throw Raheem Mostert in there because that nigga gonna get hurt in a minute. I can't rely on him. I throw them niggas all in together and trade the niggas.
All right, let me
off.
ask you this question: are you biting on Saquon or Christian this year?
No, Saquon cost me a lead last year, man. I was 1 pick away from Austin Eckler, and the motherfucker got and I panicked, and I got Saquon in the first round. I wanted to cry. I still had a good team. Still had a good ass team. I traded for Kelsey in that league. I ended up adding Kelsey, AJ Brown, a week before he got hurt. I got bagged right before AJ Brown got hurt. I was gonna win that motherfucker. Ain't you in that league? The Sangaree League.
I think so.
I had a fucking dope ass team. After I had Saquon, and he ended up being my 3rd running back. I drafted this nigga in the first round. He hurt me though. I had Joe.
What about Christian?
I had Joe Mixon and Kyler Murray in that league. Man, I had a fucking team in that league. Man.
hurt.
What about Christian? You gonna bite on him if he available?
No, I'm not. I'm not a McCaffrey fan. I'm not a McCaffrey fan. That shit there I ain't finna fuck with it. I ain't fucking with it. I mean, I'll fuck with it if it's the price right. Now, don't get me wrong. Probably late.
Yeah.
All the running backs gone type shit. I mean, I go the boy from Green Bay over him.
AJ Dillon?
No.
The other one. AJ Dillon, the backup.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was. Boy, Aaron Jones, I think his name is.
Aaron Jones, yeah.
I go Aaron Jones over him. I want Dalvin Cook. I mean, that Dalvin Cook is my is my stud. He's my stud. He's the last 2 years. Austin Eckler. I want Eckler.
I want Nick Chubb. I want Najee Harris. I want Josh Jacobs. I like the young dudes. I ain't gonna lie.
Nick Chubb and who?
Josh Jacobs and Najee Harris.
Josh Jacobs, man, that nigga he gonna cost you 4 games just off injury. I ain't fucking with him. I know Dalvin Cook be getting hurt too, but his production is just too solid. Josh Jacobs could not show up, and he has hurt games.
Hurt injury. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I don't want them six bad games from Josh Jacobs. I want to think that boy from Philly gonna do something too.
I heard and the Jets running back, the rookie.
Sanders.
Yeah, I heard he's something too.
I'm looking at him. If I can get him at a good value, I want him. I want him. This
is what we gonna do.
You talking about first rounders at running
back? This is what we gonna do.
It's gonna be tough this year.
We're going to come back with our top 5 fantasy at all positions next week, y'all. This has been the podcast. I don't want to take up no more of your time. Look, you talk football. He got interested. Look, he ain't had to go nowhere no more. You peeped that, right?
And it's raining.
Shout out to the game. Huh?
I said I'm good.
All right. Appreciate y'all, man. Have a good one. Shout out to the live stream.